Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV, and we are continuing with American Horror Story, but unfortunately it is not as advertised, as you can probably already see. I did release the first episode of Cult. I actually got somebody else to edit the video for me. I had that much of a problem with it. It was bad enough watching it. But unfortunately, if you haven't watched that episode, I'll put a link for it up here in the corner and you can go and see why. I have a irrational fear, a very large irrational fear of clowns, and I don't need to be heightening my anxiety and giving myself nightmares and God knows what else just for the sake of reacting to something. And because I had to literally turn away every time there was anything to do with a clown on the screen, I'm missing half the story as to what's going on, which is a shame and unfortunate, but unfortunately that's on me. There's nothing I can do. So I apologise to everyone who was looking forward to Cult. I was looking forward to starting a new season myself, but this is what can happen when you go in completely blind with something. I had no idea at all, because I don't look up anything, I don't research anything, but at the end of that first episode, I had to go and find out. I even spoke to a couple of friends of mine who said, yeah, it's full of clowns all the way through, and it gets worse. So rather than spend an entire season of me looking over here like this and not looking at the screen, it's just easier to just move on. So the only thing that we can do is move on to the next season. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I say, I've released episode 1 of it, so you can go and watch that if you so wish, but obviously there's not going to be any more of it. The next season is called Apocalypse, and this is actually the last season that I have access to on Netflix. I don't have any access to anything after this. I think there may be another season after this. I'm not entirely certain. Let me know down in the comments. But if there is, at the moment, I can't access it from where I am in my country. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Amazon Prime. It's not on any of the streaming services. So this is going to be the last season of Horror Story for us for the time being, until at such point they put it on Netflix, I presume. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling. We're starting a new series here and I'm sure you want to get on with it. So without further ado, let's just start season 8, episode 1, Apocalypse.
Are you trying to fucking poison me? This tastes like turtle shit. You're supposed to be my personal assistant, Mallory. Do you even know me?
Oh, so General Dog's body then.
Get me a macchiato so I can rinse this taste out of my mouth.
What the fuck?
What?
No, it's bullshit. It's a hoax. It's like that time in Hawaii. They're gonna text in like a minute with a retraction.
It's real. In less than an hour, Los Angeles is going to be an empty crater.
Hey, Daddy, you're scaring
cool.
me.
You can still be safe. There are 4 spots reserved.
Of course there are, because you're rich.
Your mother and brother are here with me, and we're not going to make it.
Was that real? We gotta go. Come on.
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Well, can't you shoot it down? I'm presuming there's more than one.
Are you seeing this?
Where are you?
What do you mean I'm at work?
Daddy loves you very much.
Get off the air. There we go.
What are you doing?
Leaving.
Government sent a warning. Missiles are coming.
Well, so is global warming. What?
Take my brother's ticket. Mallory,
Yeah,
you know
do
I'm
it.
helpless without you. I'm worse than Elton John. I don't even know how to work a dishwasher.
Hey, this keeps you
or
alive.
open
Stay
the
with her.
door.
You overheard your dad. There's 4 spots. Room for all of us.
Oh, they're taking the other
This is my
two.
Nana Evie.
How'd you do? No, I just get here. Hurry!
All right, look.
I'm running. I will be there in 10. Wait for me.
That's not going to happen.
You are now free to see other people.
No, Coco. Do not leave me in fucking Santa Monica.
There's your plane.
You bitch!
Wasn't anything she could do, really.
Guess I won't be ordering the fresh cut fruit.
No. There you go. God damn. Show me. I want to see it. Cool. Is that military?
going on?
What's going on
Timothy
here?
Campbell, you need to come with us.
There we go.
Who are you?
Your son has been selected by the cooperative.
Prime candidate to do what?
Repopulate species.
How do you know my genetic makeup?
You submitted your DNA to an ancestry website.
That's why you don't do that.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. 2 guys dressed in black woke me from a dead sleep, put me in a car, and brought me to this room.
It's one of 10 around the world, each constructed in minimal fallout zones.
Are there other people there?
Others like you and those who can afford to purchase a ticket.
The hell did they do? I wonder how far down this is. I love the suspense they're giving us here. Why are you dressed like you're in the 1800s?
I'm Wilhelmina Venable. Welcome to Outpost 3.
A natural purge.
I'll show you to your rooms. As purples, you will each be furnished with a private suite.
What's
Purples?
a purple? I'm supposed to wear this shit?
In the Outpost, everyone knows their place. The purples wear purple. The gray is gray.
So, what are you?
I am neither. Rather, I am the strong right arm of the cooperative. You may never leave the building. If you wander out onto the grounds, you will not be allowed back in due to the danger of radiation contamination and no unauthorized copulation of any kind.
That's no
Under
fucking.
any circumstances. No exceptions.
Wouldn't have to drink this, whatever this is.
It's mineral water.
Did you get a chance to talk to Venable?
No, she creeps me out.
Oh, well, well, well. New blood.
Come in. Don't be shy.
You're Dinah Stevens. My mother used to watch your show. She said you'd beat the pants off Oprah any day.
Bless her heart.
You're not going to get steak and chips, are you?
That's all we get. Don't be too disappointed.
This place, they don't have a single bag of pirate's booty in the pantry? For $100 million a ticket?
We have enough nutrition for the next 18 months, and if our situation doesn't improve, you can count on less and less. 3 outposts have been overrun. We are the last vestiges of civilized life on the planet.
What?
They made you think the system was a rock. It was a water balloon. One
was a
prick of the needle,
mirage.
and that's all it took.
They just came from the outside.
No, we were checked when we got here. We're clean.
And we went through decontamination. Well, we were cleared.
A single stray gamma particle can cause skin lesions. Selfish enough to risk contaminating all.
No. That's a mistake, because the only thing I've touched is Coco's hair.
She's clean. You're dirty. Clean. Dirty.
No.
Please, no, I can't
No.
go through that spray again.
You won't have to.
Good night.
How did you manage it? Stew and the Geiger counter.
Easy. Set the sensitivity to 10. You can make anyone sound like Chernobyl.
Yeah.
It was lovely work.
Making up our own rules. Terrorizing the guests.
You're still uncomfortable with this, and that gives me pause.
Just hard for me to pretend they're not my boss anymore.
Forget the cooperative.
I've started masturbating with my offhand.
Are you saying he deserved this?
I'm saying Stu was boring and using up our food, and that lesions won't work with my complexion.
Fuck you.
But there is something we all need to understand. There is no us and them. We are in this together. No individual is greater than the group. We did what we had to do.
Tell me this doesn't look like a finger.
There are lines that can never be crossed. Not eating people is of the first rank.
I don't care what it is. It's absolutely divine. It was chicken, Andre. Delicious white meat chicken.
You're a cannibal.
Like everything in this place, we had to ration 1 kiss per week just to be safe.
We're cutting back to 1 meal a day.
No, you can't be serious. An effective dieting technique.
Yeah, so is starving to death.
Well, they said it'll only be 18 months.
It's not optimal, but also not impossible.
We have to get out of here.
Nobody's going anywhere.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us all? Huh? What?
Horses wearing gas masks.
I need to speak to Miss Venable.
Wilhelmina Venable. I'm in charge here.
Seems like you've done a wonderful job. The walls are still standing, your people are alive and healthy. The good news is, there's another facility. A sanctuary. This one's completely impregnable and stocked with enough supplies to last a decade.
You're here to take us there.
Those who make it live. Those who don't end up like my horses.
Just a little lonely.
Okay, episode 1 of Apocalypse. The first 15-20 minutes didn't feel like horror story at all. I wasn't sure where the hell they were going to go with this to stick with the kind of themes that this series does. But we're there now. There's a lot of it that doesn't make sense, but I've learned with this series you have to put those things to one side and just suspend reality just for what it is and watch it for what it is. What's the point of this? So this corporation that is obviously the ones that have brought about resetting mankind and basically nuking the whole planet, and there's only so many facilities left. Now they're saying there was only 3 remaining, and now this dude's turned up to take them to some more secure facility, and he gets to choose who goes and who doesn't. Now you've been here for 18 months, probably that was the plan with all of them. This is just a guess. That was the plan with all of them, to leave you for the first 18 months to see what happens, who turns, who doesn't, who survives, who doesn't, who becomes seduced by the power like her, and making a decision from there. I mean, that's just a wild guess so far, but it's only the opening episode, so we've plenty to go. There's a couple of characters in here I'd like to shoot in the head already. That woman, did she say she was? A influencer. Well, you're not now, you're just a pain in the ass. We all know why the Geiger counter was faked and why he got shot in the head. I said, as soon as I saw how they were playing this and you saw them two cuddling up on the sofa, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to wash in this new world that they are saying, because she said this isn't the end, this is the beginning. It's a complete and utter reset, which at times I feel like this planet needs, because where it is now, that's another discussion. I'm not going to get into that debate. So the only thing that got me is they say they've been compromised. Compromised by what? And who? And how? Or is that just more lies? I don't have enough to go on yet, just on that opening episode, because half of it was setting us up to where they're going to end up. I mean, it was all the military and everything that came in and supposedly selected all these people that have the correct genetic profile. What that means, I don't know. I'm sure we will find out. There is certain things you would look for, whether that's what they've done or they've chosen it on a different basis, I don't know. But that's the fun of this series, because you don't know what the hell's going on usually in the first episode or two until it starts to elaborate a bit more. There's a few characters I like in this already. There's a couple, like I said, there's a couple that I don't. I like the fact that Kathy Bates is in it again. Why they didn't pick up on the fact that they were eating the guy who's just got shot. I mean, I picked up on that before they even came in with it. Just, it amazes me how people can lie to themselves and not see things for reality right at the beginning of the first of it, where she's like, well, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. And you're like, no one's asking you. No one's giving you a choice. You've come from a world where you can just do what the hell you want, and all that is gone in an instant. It's going to be interesting to see where they go with this. So we will be back with episode 2 next week. We would normally have a second episode this week, but I attempted to do Cult, the first episode, and that went catastrophically wrong for my own personal reasons, which is why we have this episode as the second one for the week. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, by all means, please give it a thumbs up, post your comments down below, and if you want to watch this in full length, it will be available over on Patreon. As always, link will be in the description. I will see you for episode 2 next time. Take care.